Нормально. Мертвецы тяжелее разбитых сердец. Рэймонд Чендлер, глубокий сон.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old.
Напоминаю чем-то Макс
My
Пейна.
name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Я ни то, ни
What do
другое
I
не знаю.
expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland
смотрел.
of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days,
Да,
and it's over. Retirement.
Как This is the police.
What could possibly go wrong?
Надо будет глянуть, да.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself.
Женская особь в моем доме.
Maybe
Чего
I'm
давненько
just
не было.
drunk.
Не угонять же.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Ладно.
I don't even know what these papers are.
Газеточки.
I promised myself I'd...
Ящик. О, да.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to go... My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Blood...
Не настоящий, да, значок, понятно.
My last cigarette.
Так, тут все.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe... I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire. We used to be star cops. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life.
Прикольно. Фотка такая, знаешь, такой петушочек.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave. M.B. Davis, the eternal king.
А, это Луис Армстронг.
Photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man
Луи.
live one time, but I'll never forget.
Кстати, прикольно, отсюда можно прям выключать.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Не знал, что он был бобром. Ну, что поделать, понимаешь? Всегда что-то новое узнаешь, ведь, да? Так, все, вроде все изучили, го поговорим. Посмотреть.
Who is this dame anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Ну
Let
что,
me
голос
introduce
говорит.
myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Philip. I mean, Mr. Fillmore.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not.
Look, miss, I work for the police and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to.
Шикарная
Not
дамочка,
even
да.
from a
Прикольно,
classy
что...
dame like you.
Это олень, да?
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me,
Олениха,
since
ну
you
да.
invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe.
If you insist. But bourbon.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
Пуговица такая, знаешь, прям в натяг он застегнута.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Так, и чё? Я уже подбуханный?
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. I can't even remember the last.
Еще раз? Так,
Legs that go on for days, deep dark eyes, silky skin.
понятно.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall
Он же
of the
петух не по
house
девочкам.
in giant red letters.
Ну, откуда ты знаешь?
I think it's time to dig a little
Он по курочкам
deeper.
должен быть, по
If you
идее.
don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Допрос? Так, фокус. Парень весьма подозрительный, надо сосредоточиться на этом. Фокус подозрительный. Подозрительный. Олень. Детективометр. Чего? Так.
You
Я...
must be cautious and
Чего я нажал?
This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage.
Так, подожди. Застенчивая. Я не понимаю.
Who exactly are you?
I'm not some.
You're important enough to deal.
I carry out the wishes of my employer.
You've been thrown into deep water.
Believe me, this is just as
Так, в какой части города вы живете?
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Вот такие вот курочки у нас тут годи.
Yes. Excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done.
Ну, кстати,
anything
кстати,
like
она в
this
возрасте,
before.
просто у нее такие немножко морщины на руках, короче. Ну, это такая, типа, ей не 20, ей 30-35, я бы сказал, может быть даже 40 лет.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Вы одна
Did you
пришли?
come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Заметки добавлять куда-то? Сейчас посмотрим.
Quite unpleasant for me.
Так, надо полегче и по-умному. Дамочка вроде робкая, и это можно использовать. Но надо думать, что ей говорить. Это можно отпугнуть. Начнем бережно, а потом в нужный момент поднажмем. Так, а что это такое плюс-минус-то? Чё, куда, в какую сторону-то тыкать-то? Выросли в Кловеле? Типа, завожу с ней разговор, короче.
Why do you ask?
I couldn't think of anything better.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm
Where what is?
Grassmore, of course.
Oh, that. Don't worry about
Мне клевать. Клевать! Мне клевать!
the wild ones. Am I that transparent?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems.
Так, ухудшилось, да? Понял.
Why
Давай
did you
вот так
come to
вот.
visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's.
So she's that kind.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah.
Так, что скрывает? Где
How did
адрес
you get this
достали?
address?
You know, my mistress has.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen.
Don't be so hard on yourself, detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police.
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me?
Клевать
He
я
hates
хотел,
me.
ага.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
Так, окей. На что именно рассчитывает отправиться ко
What
мне?
exactly did you-
Мгм.
I expected your help.
Oh, that's very nice.
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about it.
and has a heart of.
Okay, let's stop.
Подмазывается ко мне, короче. Здорово, Антон. Доброй ночи тебе. Это нужно будет, возможно, даже на YouTube, кстати. Так. Так, у вас какие-то
Are you
неприятности?
in some sort of...
Nothing of the sort.
Then you're wasting my...
I trust your instincts.
Yeah. And I...
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland.
To be honest. Так. Вам не кажется все это подозрительным?
Don't you think this whole thing is a little
Look, Santino,
I have no doubt about that. You look...
I'll take that as a compliment.
You see, we're starting to understand.
Хорошо. Что за... Кто? Кто? Кто это? Если вы не хотите толком ничего рассказывать, к чему все это? С чего я вообще должен вам верить?
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Все, не пропускай. Просто я читаю быстрее, видимо, чем вы.
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Чего боитесь?
Be honest and tell me what
Визуальная
you're so
новелла?
afraid of.
Пок.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler.
4! Хорошо! Вот это дело, напарник. Не совсем как прежние времена, как в прежние времена. Но есть еще порох. Старик цыпленок еще помнит пару трюков, да? Нынешний влиятельный приятель Наташи и нашего нанимателя, печально известный гангстер Ибн Уэслер. Достойный коп. Это про меня, да.
Maybe I'm really gonna
Так, чё, все?
murky brown.
Все, ничего нет больше. Чисто. Так, чё, го?
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a...
Please.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Что за предмет? Так.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my
За
assignment.
себя самого играет? Ну
Miss
да,
Ibanez
да.
is a
Как ты
trusted
угадал.
friend. To
Ой, ты же
tell
посмотрел на
gentleman,
персонажа.
N.
Так, еще раз.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted.
Понятно.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in
Чё-то Антон проснулся?
a missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long
О, ты
legs.
хорош.
Why Molly?
Mr. Featherland?
Сейчас мы немножко посидим, часик еще, да? Часик-полтора посидим и пойдем спатеньки все. Мгм.
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to...
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez.
Я понимаю, что
I get
ничего не
it very
понимаю.
well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Романтическую новеллу про
Didn't you
голубей.
tell me she's not the social kind?
Такое тоже есть?
She's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Exactly. How did you
Нечаянно
know?
прокликал.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please,
Прокликал важный диалог. О! Нечаянно. Двойной клик сделал мышкой.
It was
У меня
a
палец
pleasure to
дернулся.
meet you, Mr. I mean, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Miss
Историю можно
Katsenko
посмотреть?
in person. A good friend of mine would be...
Mr. Featherland? Mr. Feather...
Блин, а где?
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know
О,
anything,
автоматически
Mr.
нормально.
Santino.
Не надо будет кликать
My
ничего.
mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand.
А, во, заново, заново.
Of course I understand, Miss I...
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent.
But
All right. When can...
visit.
Not you. Miss...
Oh, yes.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable?
Вот это вот, вот это вот.
Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Так. Ок, да. Так, что у нас там? Записок куча. Подсказки. Люди. Места, кодекс, статистика. Люди. Да, люди. Антилопа. Кошечка. Дикий кролик. Крыса. Крыса. Африканская антилопа, да?
My bedroom.
Так, дальше-то что надо делать?
I haven't dusted you off in a while.
Так,
Thank you again, Mr. Feather. I mean, Sunny.
так, это
Don't
все, да?
mention it.
I'm sorry,
Thought so.
А, все окей. Чё, куда? Куда? Что делать-то? Выключаем свет и уходим?
I don't even
Ящик.
know where the key is. What? Just a bunch of useless.
Давненько не драил тебя напарник. Какой номер-то был? Я посмотрел. 555-932. А, когда на пистолет нажимаешь?
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you,
Заикается.
just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop.
Трусишка, ага.
The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Руслан-то куда ушел?
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him.
Даже перед Новым годом. Мгм.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny.
Course, Sunny.
thank you for being so considerate, Sunny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Кто-то дверь только что подошел, дернул за дверь, короче, прикиньте. Типа, видимо, ошибся, короче, дверью. Открыл такой, как будто к себе домой. Слава богу, она была закрыта, короче, на замок. Охереть просто можно. Чуть не обосрался, блин. А прикинь, была бы дверь открыта. Фух. Окей. Так. Так, надо ехать в участок. Ехать надо в участок, да? Позвони ему. А что? Что когда устраивает вход на дверь открытый? Ну я бывает забываю иногда.
Nothing interesting.
Я иногда бывает забываю. Основные сцены. Сцены раскрывают сюжет, а также определяют, какие места открываются или закрываются. Чтобы пройти игру, нужно завершить все основные сцены. Бонусные сцены. Доступ к таким сценам открывается на определенных этапах игры. Если вам нравится проходить все задания, получать все трофеи. Угу. Закрытые сцены. Угу. Не переходите к следующей основной сцене, если не уверены, что хотите пропустить в бонусные сцены. Не факт, что вы сможете к ним вернуться. Понял, принял. Так, стопэ. Чё? Ну, мне уже можно идти. Или подожди. Или поболтаем еще?
I can always count on you.
Don't even mention it, my friend.
You got anything planned for today?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
I can always count on you.
Окей, тут все уже,
Could I
да?
ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
Feel free. Feel free. Так. Отель
You think
Атлас.
my whereabouts aren't a secret?
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was hoping.
Clawville is a big city, but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
Oh, please. Flatter me more.
Так.
I've
Дебора.
already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did.
So, Ibn Wessler, eh? You know you could have dropped the bomb a little earlier.
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
You're right. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters in the city.
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that the same?
Not even you can see the world as that black and white. Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
You really are this innocent, aren't you?
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Ну
Let
какая
me give you some advice,
застенчивая.
sister. Leave the city and get as far as you can from the likes of Ibn Wessler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs me.
Is she really that important to you? That you drive around in the dead of night to questionable places to deliver messages you know absolutely nothing about?
I would do more than that for her.
I see. You're smooth. Real smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, please. Just Sonny.
Клеится к ней, да?
So this Natasha dame.
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see. But
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more
Почему Каценко, если написано на русском Кашенко?
let's drop it.
Thank
Почему
you.
тогда не Каценко? Так, окей. Тут вроде все. А где вот еще одна новая информация? Кодекс. Пернатые копы. Знаменитая пара детективов Сантино Сони, Перри Лент и Марти Макцип прославились после дела, которое в прессе окрестили Кровавым Новым Годом. Адаптировать для нас? Ну, может быть. Они были на пике популярности почти 10 лет, пока роковая ссора не положила конец их легендарному союзу. Мередит Марбл выпустила о них серию романов. За 7 лет вышло 10 книг, а потом публика потеряла к ней интерес. Да и к пернатым копам тоже. Типа кошка Кашенко? Ну да, наверное, да. Кловель существует как независимый город-государство более 900 лет. Основан после объединения 4 наций. Представлен на гербе Кловеля. Ла-ла-ла. Начало культурным и политическим раздорам. Единственное место в дикой природе, где хищники и жертвы любой расы могут мирно существовать. Отсюда название город тысячи цветов. В основном в дикой природе почитают 3 богов. Это могучие дикие духи, которые составляют святую троицу созидания, разрушения и безмолвия. Харити – богиня созидания. Птапти – идол разрушения, и Нкватити – бесполезный призрак безмолвия, бесполый призрак безмолвия и небытия, который стоит на страже равновесия между созиданием и разрушением в них бесконечном конфликте. Расовое разнообразие даже в игру про животных запихнули. Факт. Грасмар – это страна саван, которая в течение 2 столетий была одной из колоний Кловеля и обрела независимость лишь в 792 году. В Грасмаре в основном обитают мирные травоядные животные экзотических видов. Так, тут все. Статистика. Все. Места. Отель, штаб отдела и клуб. Люди. Окей. Откуда Наташа знает Молли, мою жену? Или может быть у нее хороший информатор? Я должен выяснить, какая тут связь. О, подозрительно. Так, ну что, поехали тогда.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day.
Ничего такая.
A
Любишь
woman in a
кошечек?
red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Атмосфера, да. Прям не хочется даже ничего говорить. Хочется просто молча смотреть, как фильм, знаешь, это. И все. И прям неплохо. Даже комментировать ничего не хочется.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived a night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Так, чё за дикобраз? Дикобраз такой, знаешь, как торчат, короче, иголки из-под дождевика. О, господи. А ты-то кто? С тобой нельзя поговорить?
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't...
Так, здесь все.
Did you miss me? No? Same here.
Подожди, а ну-ка еще раз.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a... I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks
Да, Даника тебя не нравил, напарник. Дикобраз и еж? Ну, похож на ежика, да.
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Well, look at that.
Вот это голос.
Sonny, what you scratching out over here?
Ай,
I
Саня.
heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck,
Еще и акцент
boys.
такой.
I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud.
Прикольный
By
акцент.
the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
Got
looking
it.
for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the
Блин,
brains
голоса
around
прикольные.
here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark,
Российская выходка. Осуждаю.
kill him with his own raincoat.
На всякий случай.
I'd love to see that.
Расизм животных.
Whose side are you on, you jerk?
Джерк. Блин, прикольный голос, прям вообще прикольный.
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be rain, and see, it's raining. He's a frog, so he must know.
Yeah, well,
Must
I'm a
know.
rooster,
Прикольно
but
говорит.
I hate
Там
getting
вообще.
up early.
Raincoats are just fine, okay. You have a problem with that, Sonny?
No, just, you know, the spikes sticking through and all.
Is something wrong with our spikes chucking?
Yeah, you know what? Just forget it.
Еще хочу поговорить.
Whoa. Don't you freeze, boys? It's cold outside.
Yeah, truth be told, I'll freeze to my bones, Sonny. Even through this jacket, I'm completely soaked.
Really? I don't know why.
Don't listen to him, Royce. And you got nothing better to do? Bugger off.
Okay. Just sometimes you two truly amaze me.
What? Why are you still sneaking around here, Sonny?
It always astonishes me how block-headed you two are.
Все, наговорился?
What?
It always astonishes.
Да, все, наговорились.
The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these two
Гребешок под
combined.
пули не подставлю. Окей. А,
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil
Шотландский
puts it
акцент?
right back immediately.
ну какой-то акцент
I've
прям
tore it
такой.
down at least 3 times already.
Возможно, ирландский, потому что
Actually,
там
it's a
прям
kind of passive-aggressive
сильно
game
отличается.
for us with the chief.
Хотя я с ирландцами давно не общался.
This happened when that old bloodhound Blood Boil was promoted to chief of police.
Так, тут все, да. Суповой акцент, да.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the
Ужравшись до поросячьего визга копов в подвале. Скорее всего, свиньи в подвале сидят, короче. Я почему-то так думаю. Так, короче, сейчас будем всех слушать. Офицер Жардин. Блин.
They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here.
С ней можно поговорить?
Officer Jar-
Черт.
One of Blood Boil's favorites, mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Так, ага, вот с этими можно. Так, окей, Моника. Моника.
Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place. Even
Тебе
for this
нравится?
city.
Кайф. Спасибо, Руслан, еще раз за подгон. Я бы себе точно не купил бы, скорее всего. Ну, типа,
Hey, Monica.
я потому что вообще забыл про эту игру.
Buzzbird, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be stuck
Калибри?
somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Bossbird.
Палец так показывает, прикольно. Так, еще раз.
Hey, Sonny, is everything all right?
Sure, everything's fine, Mon. I'm just distracted.
That's nice. Life is best if you let the adventures take you with them.
Jeez, Mon. Don't read so many romantic novels.
That was one of yours, actually. From the old Sonny. You used to love saying nice little things like that, remember?
I try not to.
We can't erase the past because we are the past ourselves, am I right?
Stop that right
Они встречались, что ли?
Okay.
Они же птички оба, типа, да? Курочка, короче, ну, петушок, короче, и... Короче, да, они встречались. Где она? Настоящий ангел. А на кой яички, если глаза в другую сторону? Ну, не знаю. Душа и сердце полицейского. В теории она калибри, но многие говорят, что она ангел, упавший с небес. Когда я каждый день приходил в участок, она была ложкой сахара в моем горьком и утреннем кофе. Ах, дорогая Моника, иногда мне кажется, что это место держится только на тебе. Так, подожди. А где? А что еще там про нее было-то? Ладно, так, подожди.
Yes, Bossbird.
Nothing.
Орел.
Carry on. I'll be fine.
Just don't make a mess, okay?
Кстати, клуб.
What do you know about the Czar Club?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters too, I've heard.
Yeah.
Палец прикольно
I'm saying
показывает.
the same thing. Still living in
Сейчас
Neapolis?
здесь вот.
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could come by sometime for a drink or two, you know?
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay, got it.
Не, у них ничего не было, походу.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Или было, но все плохо закончилось.
File on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler.
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my
А почему? Он, по-моему, смотрит прямо на него. Нет, это вроде нормально, нет? Хотя глаза смотрят в бок, вот туда.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird.
Подкатывает яички, да, да. Наташа Кошенко.
Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
Who
We have nothing
knows?
on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help. Yes, Boss Bird.
Nothing yet.
Just don't make a mess.
Угу. Так, окей.
Honor,
Герб.
strength, unity. For the love of the... Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
Так.
We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn...
Перепились в хлам. Стрельбище пока нет. Герб города.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good.
Так, это кто? Лев и волк? Непонятно. Там еще птица какая-то сзади. Так, окей.
Mort Mardigan.
Лиса?
a notorious
А, лиса.
deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years.
А,
But
хвост.
that
Я,
doesn't
кстати,
stop
не
him
смотрел на
from
хвост.
running into trouble.
Плохой измена,
What
детектив.
did he do this time?
Так, ящерица. Го поболтаем.
Mort, you scabious beast.
Слушаем голос.
What the hell did you
Голос.
do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything
Вообще кайф.
There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and
И все
someone got knocked
пепеляют все вот так вот. Надо русскую озвучку срочно.
I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Срочно нужна русская озвучка.
Morty.
Listen,
Послушай, мальчик Сони, может скажешь им, чтобы отстали от меня? Новый год все-таки на носу, я ведь ничего такого не делал, ну не настолько.
I didn't.
Все испортило бы, ну не знаю, типа прикольная была бы все равно. Если бы известных актеров нанять, то да.
Where's
Отлично.
your little lapdog to get you out of
Да
this
уж.
mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeffy, thank
Джеффри
you
хороший
for
мальчик,
the
Сони.
and
И меня любит, поверь.
me,
Ну,
believe
не, озвучка прям очень крутая, реально.
Oh God,
Всё,
spare me
молчу.
the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course, if you
Of course,
see
of course.
me. What could a pretty boy like him
Pretty boy. Тоже какой-то акцент, кстати.
say? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. Do you understand that?
У меня партнеры из Израиля. У них
Even
такой же
you
акцент.
deserve better, pal.
Эльс, они так говорят, как бы.
Horrible.
Носин эльс. Вот как так, типа куль говорят.
Well, I'm not what I used to be, but neither are you, judging from your voice.
Your voice.
But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy.
А может он русский?
Are you?
Don't need to more.
Are
I'm
you?
fine.
Это такой прям реально
Anyway,
акцент такой русский.
prescribe you
Похож
something.
на
Don't
наш.
even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
Френд.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Так, окей, го почитаем, что про него. Он по-любому из России. Или откуда-то из Словакии какой-нибудь. Так, где? Где ящерица-то? А вот он. Комодский варан. Старая слепая безнадежная развалина. Понятно, короче. В клубе была драка с участием Морта. Какой сюрприз. Он мой хороший знакомый, так что заможет словечко. Непонятно какой. Откуда он? Так, ну чё, пес. Ну чё, пес?
Detective Chowhound Bosco. He thinks he's a
Куском
real
дерьма.
alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy as always.
Сделали типа шерсть.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know that lizards could fly. So,
Подтяжки
Mort
такие.
was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
How are the pups?
They're real monsters. Life's a living
Pups.
hell. But it'd be even worse without them, you know?
А почему
Yeah,
не
you're telling
папис?
Right.
Я думал, щенок это папи.
me. And how's life without
Или это
the chicken
щеночек
police?
папи.
Unfortunately, the worst half is still here. But it's good. It's so uneventful. What a coincidence.
Want me to make a scene?
No, I'm fine without it, really.
Сократил.
Listen, Bosco, do you need this mess with Mort?
Like hell I do. But what can I do when he's almost beat a fucking giraffe to death?
A giraffe? Never mind, it's New Year's Eve. There's a brawl like this in every
Так
joint
множественное
in the
число
city,
папис.
and you know that. He's just a loser, and also blind. Maybe someone just stuck that broken mug in his hand.
You know that's not what happened.
Of course I know.
All right, I'll let him go. We don't need him yelling in here all night. I'll write the report and throw him out. But he better not end up...
Такой голос глубокий у всех вообще прям.
I'll have a talk with him.
Tell me, sonny boy, how's Molly and the little Tiki?
Little
You
Tiki.
know how to hurt a guy.
Little
Is
Tiki.
something wrong?
They no
Wrong.
longer live with me, Mort, for a few years now. And to be honest, we're not really in touch.
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want to reopen old wounds.
Окей. Я не знал, я думал папи, а не пап. Саша-то у нас знает английский, да, Саша?
Everything all right, Lizard Wizard?
Lizard
It
Wizard.
will be as soon as I'm out of here.
Just sign any bullshit testimony they shove in your face, and you're free to go. Bosco also wants to get through with it, just like
Чё-то
you.
знает, да. С Advanced там сидит там.
Much obliged.
You owe me another one, old man. and I won't forget it.
You can count on me, sonny boy. I'll help if I can.
Just sign any bullshit.
Thanks.
You owe me.
You can count.
Keep up the good work. You're a good boy, Bosco.
Good boy.
Fuck off, Sonny.
Keep up the good work. You're a good boy, Bosco.
Cluck off, Sonny.
Такой типа хороший пес, хороший песик. Так, все. Так, рабочая
I'm
зона.
really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy or any of my ex.
Clock off. Что такое clock?
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever.
Так, короче,
This
стрельбище.
is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Окей. Еще один петух. О, ля, посмотри на эту ягуаршу.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman.
Напарник, да.
Can't blame him for it.
Гепард? Или леопард, или гепард. Да, гепард, скорее всего, вот по вот этим штукам черным.
Hello, Cassandra. I hope we'll meet again. That little note down there.
Так, окей.
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Я еще не поговорил с ним, алло. Так, подожди. Сказал про записку, чё?
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. That little note down there. What can I say? Classic
А
Marty.
что там написано? Hey you, if you let the что-то boxes что-то там again, I'll kick your chicken ass. Что-то, короче, если ты что-то типа, видимо, возьмешь, я не знаю, непонятно. Еще раз. То я тебе надеру тебе задницу, короче, твою. Ля. Ну-ка, нам поболтать сначала с ним.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on. Let's forget that. What's past is past.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty. You shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately,
Что на него
it wasn't
злиться-то?
good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your...
Дробовик Берта.
Bertha stays.
Я думал, про кого он говорит.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
Это пистолет, да?
All right.
Сьюзи, это
Susie
пистолет
can
какой-то, видимо.
That's what I want to hear.
Окей, так, новая личная информация. Где этот петух? Вот он. Марти. Петух. Пол мужской. Галус доместикус. Галус доместикус. Петух. Нормально. Необычайно высокий и тяжелый для домашней птицы. Сияющее белое оперение. Однажды он меня пострелил и по делам мне. Мы с ним напарники уже 10 долгих сложных лет, то есть были... А то ведь сейчас он помогает мне неофициально, и только пока я не закрою дело. У Марти горящее сердце и тяжелый удар, но он верен до самого конца. На него можно во всем положиться, особенно если на горизонте есть оружие. Тогда-то он раскрывается в сущности, и там мне не хочется стоять у него на пути, больше не хочется. Гaius. Так. Линда. Стопэ, там была куча оружия, куда она делась, алло?
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Oh, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the point.
And? What?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a goddamn war.
Ah, war, bar, what's the difference? And it's frickin' New Year's Eve, right?
Of all that's furry, you know what? I don't even care.
Клевал я вообще, да.
Seriously, Marty, why the hell do you need 3 guns?
Who said I have just 3?
Seriously, Marty.
Who said I have just...
Так, окей, постреляем? Го постреляем. Автоаим. Го в CSGO. А! Я пострелил невиновного. Это не закончится никогда, да? Все. А, почти догнал! Надо 10500... Да, там был гражданский. Да камон! Фух, на последнем патроне. Не всегда прокликивает. По-моему, мы его сделали, да? Ах, не попал. Все? Ну, что скажешь?
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very
Да, я
funny.
видел.
We're good, by the way.
Отверстия остаются, да, да.
As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
He asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Ah, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny.
Так. Уйти со стрельбища.
Seriously, Marty.
Who said I have...
Подожди, а как мне его подразнить-то, что я перестрелял-то его? Подожди, нет. Я ж тебя передразнил.
So, Sonny, you still limping?
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces. So, yes. The doctor says I'll limp forever.
Ah, good to hear that.
Fuck off.
Can we go finally, or are you waiting for a big warm hug?
Let's get out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Видимо, не никогда.
Lovely and peaceful as always. Welcome back, Boss Bird.
Руки в кулаках, такой, знаешь, агрессор. Так, выключаем свет, пошли. У Марти есть жена Лаура, она красивая и добрая женщина. Не знаю, что она нашла в Марте, но ему слишком повезло заполучить такую женщину.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of
Хищница
Zip's
равно
coffee
женщина.
and a hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you.
Ну,
without a
кстати,
wink.
Oh yeah, like last time.
интересно.
Those were different times, Marty.
Но Калибри
It was
ведь
a
не
different
хищница.
Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little. and
Хищница
it
была написана.
smells, too. What the furry hell
Ah,
is Blood Boil
okay.
doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Написано хищница, а ты прочитала женщина. Ну, кстати... Ладно.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the
Значит,
others
ну, у меня есть такое.
I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece
Ага,
of
типа опять расизм.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Опять расизм.
You letting off some steam?
Типа не любишь рептилий?
We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up.
Вонючие рептилии. Ох, да. Так, спросить.
What have you heard about the hop dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood.
Ненавижу
You
рептилий,
shouldn't
да?
either. Things have escalated there.
Завали клевала.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh? That's interesting. Thanks.
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
As far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place.
Кстати,
Now, no way back.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny.
На английском, типа, в какой ад ты вписался, а тут в какой помет.
Soon enough. Let's just get the hell out of here first.
Have I already told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Fuck off.
Бобом подавись. Бобом подавись. Бобом.
See blood boils here. We're in deep guano for sure.
По уши в помете.
Isn't it your lucky day, huh? Are you thinking about some stupid shit again?
We? Excuse me, sir, but what do you mean?
Great wilderness. Just keep a low profile, will you? It's New Year's Eve. We have enough dangerous lunatics running around already.
Don't worry, Chowhound. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, of course you do. That's what I'm afraid of.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
Это такой очень прикольный чувак. Такой шутник, видимо.
Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time. Hey, listen, Bosco. I wanted to ask you this for so long. Can I pet you? Just a little?
One more word, and I'll bite off your arm.
Oh, hey, easy. I'm just kidding.
Guys, I'm
Не говорю, шутник такой, типа.
retire.
Hey,
one more word.
Oh, hey.
Guys,
Так, гол сначала с этой поговорим.
we're leaving, sweetheart.
Вдвоем.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
I have a strange feeling that we'll meet again tonight.
Strange. I have that feeling, too.
That's weird. I was just thinking the same thing.
I have a strange...
Strange.
Так, все, тут конец. Ну чё, го к этому, да?
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back
Два голубка.
together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip
Короче,
this
все
part?
расисты.
It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now.
Fuck
Santino.
off. Какой же грубый, а?
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds. What is it, Santino? And you?
No,
Then get out.
Так, окей. Ага. У нас есть выбор. Побочка, короче. Или по основной миссии пойти. Ну, короче, чё? На самом деле, судя по всему, эту игру нам придется пройти, потому что она все-таки интересная. Давайте сделаем следующим образом. Мы сейчас с вами сгоняем по побочке. Мы по основной не пойдем, мы пойдем с вами по побочке. В отель Атлас, да? Там же где-то было это, да, ведь?
Oh man, I took Molly, my ex-wife.
Так, окей. Вот это, типа, это не основное. Складок это что? Это место, это вот, короче, вот там была...
Molly,
Подожди, нет, это целый клуб. Это не то. Это не то.
Molly.
Сейчас посмотрим. В заметках посмотрим. Ну, то, что в 40 клубе. Ибн Уэслер. Места. Вот, хоп-дог. Кофе выпить, да-да-да-да. Выпьем кофе, чё?
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god.
Ему лет
limitless
Блин, знаешь, кто это?
cheap hot dogs,
Это...
plastic hamburgers, and watered down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in,
Как его зовут, я забыл. Он умер недавно, около 10 лет назад.
by cold syrup.
М,
Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie.
Крять.
Cluck.
Клак.
Talking to myself again.
Как его зовут-то, господи? Кантри пел еще. Очень популярный исполнитель кантри. Как же его зовут-то? Прям его голос вообще один в один. Но он умер около 10 лет назад. Джонни Рэббл? Нет. Нет. Блин, я забыл. Сейчас скажу. Джонни Кэш. Прям вообще его голос просто один в один. Так, окей. Мух играет на гитаре, окей.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Завали
Got you
клевала.
there, old bird.
Играет, короче, двумя руками на двух гриппах.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right.
Блин, надел. Так.
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
Ну чё, Мух, поболтаем?
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every
Дерьмо.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
day. Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like
Открыть гетто позволит насекомым жить среди
That
нас.
heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy.
Понятно, короче.
Clawville isn't what it used to
Все
be.
понятно. Расизм, короче, во всей красе.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view.
Тот, который вижу дверь насекомые.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing. You mean
Так,
yeah.
все.
That depends.
Блин, я хочу с ним поговорить.
Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Oh, he just doesn't want to.
Indifference is almost as harmful, Sonny.
Играет он прям клево.
Different about the insect issue.
I didn't say that, boss.
Думаешь, мне проблема насекомых? О, короче.
Well, we've simply gone too far to even make it right.
It's never too late to change, Sonny.
Типа бездомных
Right.
на свет летят. Да.
There used to
Улей.
be such life around here before
А,
it
это
became an
типа
insect ghetto.
небоскреб
That
какой-то.
was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the
Chick.
best pancakes
Chick.
in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I
Енот?
have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
А у кого? О. Опа. Кажется, все. Че, может, все-таки поговорим?
Poor
At least.
Не поговорим. Че, go внутрь?
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Енот такой. Татуированный енот.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
За пригоршню перьев. Дохлые мухи молчат. Попробуй меня, детка. Я в моем городе огонь. Тень сомнения, не все копы свиньи. Дохлые мухи молчат. Так, ок, меню.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird.
Ooh, maybe a peanut souffle with faux meat.
Oh, stop.
Этот молодой чувак, этот старый.
Ugh, you're just
Этому
a
30 где-то, а этому
boring old
50.
I'd rather be boring than dead. I wouldn't eat here if my life depended on it.
man. The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh yeah, I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice
Даже
we
под
are,
60,
we'd
наверное, ему.
almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club,
Бабун.
partner.
Такой бедняжка такой прям вообще, да?
What insight?
Fuck the king. Типа,
Well, that's a good question, Pat.
where all the colors go? А, это собаки, которые не различают цвета. Куда делись все цвета или чё, типа, да? Серьезно? Это про это шутейка? А вот fuck the king я, кстати, так и не понял. Fuck. Это типа какое-то слово. Может про игру? Черно-белая игра? Кстати, да, я даже только сейчас понял, что ну, цветов там нету практически. Хотя...
And voila,
Да, черно-белая, да,
the
да.
master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Так. Все? Где-то мух писать вы правильно не умеете слово фак. Ну, да, где-то мух. Музло. Ладно. Го поговорим.
Oh, prettier.
You think
Ой.
he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Да, нет.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is
Похож
that how
голос.
you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter
В
of
шрамах
fact,
весь
it's
такой.
quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell.
Ногти, да. Ну, типа, как у этого, у енота.
Deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Tsar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right?
Старая курица
The
крутится.
club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
Макака.
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Будьте покойны.
I'm not your pal, Marty.
You sure talk a lot.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Aw, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me. What's this no insects allowed shit?
Насекомым нет
You're
хода.
not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget
Насекомые
my
это бездомные.
for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
What's this no insects allowed?
What do you
Okay.
think?
What
That's it.
Так. Старый
Have you
клуб.
ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
Так, скок
Gotta
док.
say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, watch your beak.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
Опасная женщина, да.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Коза мать твоя. Так, все. Весь странно, как будто пытается отойти от своего темного бизнеса, жить простой жизнью с простыми удовольствиями. Сам по себе это неплохо, но на нем это совсем не похоже, да. Окей, короче, вроде все. Осторожно.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
We don't serve bugs here.
Situation's getting even worse, Marty.
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny.
Мы не, типа, не обслуживаем насекомых.
But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm
Пока
gonna
еще
be
личинки,
sick.
да.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Так, все, мух.
Poor bug-eye.
At least you mean
Yeah.
Все уже никак, да. Окей, тогда на этом, наверное, сегодня все. Вот, мы с вами продолжим.
Look at these two simpletons.
Ой,
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell
да,
me.
игруха прикольная, мы ее
Tried, but nothing
однозначно допройдем до конца, 100%. Это интересно. Мы поговорим сначала с ними двумя.
happened. Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Да, Руслана, спасибо.
Everything's just fine, Sonny.
Well, look, the chick police.
Look,
are
the chick
together again.
police.
What a time
Такой
to
голос
be alive.
прикольный.
Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Fuss.
You're right.
That reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty
Это Берта.
Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. Yeah, we all know it was an accident.
See?
What is it, chickens?
Look, Marty, the pincushion can talk.
Amazing.
Подушка для булавок.
Fuck off.